Hey guys, what's up? It's your buddy Keith, and I am live again here in the control room at Essex Recording Studios just outside London in England. And yes, I've got another crazy awesome guitar to share with you all today. If you're new to the channel, smash the like button, click subscribe, come join our family here on the internet, and you're going to see some wicked cool guitars that I get from all over the place. So, what do we have here? This is a guitar that, shockingly, if you know me, if you've been a fan of the channel, you know that I'm a huge Jackson guitar fan. And shockingly, over all the years of owning Jackson guitars, with my first one being a PS4 Performer series, back in, man, what year was it when I got that? That would have been like 96 or 97. All the way since back then, I have always wanted one of these pile of skull graphic guitars, and I've never owned one. I've had like every graphic you can think of from Jackson. That's one of the big things the company was famous for, was having such cool graphics. I've had loads of lightning skies, eerie death swirls, but I've never had the pile of skulls. And I was well chuffed when I found one in a pawn shop here in the UK. I said, yep, I'll be having that. Thank you very much. Now, this one actually, I don't know how uh, many of them have this feature because they're all done by hand. This is a Japanese one. It's Japanese with the USA Seymour Duncans. Now, everything I've read online is that these finishes were all hand airbrushed. Now, I believe it's done at the Japanese factory. I don't know if Dan Lawrence did the Japanese ones, if they were built and then sent over for him to do. Usually, not always, usually he signs his name, I think, right around here on the Graveyard and Pile of Skulls ones. But this one's got an interesting feature because it's metallic blue right here, and I don't recall ever seeing that in the night sky on these guitars. Usually, I thought they're all black, but everyone's different. You know, no two look the same at all. So you've got this cool pile of skulls, stars in the night, and a really nice metallic blue finish there. And it's, of course, the Kelly. This is the KE3. The KE1 is Marty Friedman from Megadeth's signature Kelly guitar. It's Jackson's take on the classic Gibson Explorer. This is way cooler than an Explorer. The KE2 is your standard issue USA Jackson neck through two humbucker Kelly guitar. And the KE3 is the Japanese version you see here. It's a bolt-on. It's got shark fin inlays, two humbuckers. Sometimes they're Duncan design, and in good times, like with this, you got the USA proper Seymour Duncans. Licensed Jackson Floyd Rose, and just awesome Japanese build quality. The people that built this guitar in Japan went on to form the Comparison Guitar Company, another top tier rock and metal guitar company exclusively built in Japan. A lot of great companies in Japan. Back in the 80s and 90s, it might not have been so popular to say, oh, I had a guitar built in Japan or in Asia. But now, ESP, Ibanez, Comparison, like we just said, there's so many brands that are excellent built in Japan. I think even Gretsch, all the good Gretsch guitars now are built out in Japan. Yeah. So, and like we were talking about the other day in another video, one of the nice things about the Jackson Japanese guitars is like their back covers are recessed, so they're flush with the body. They don't stick out. I've seen USA guitars where these are just slapped on the back and they stick out and they catch, and it's not very nice. So overall, very good condition. There's light little marks in the clear coat. Neck looks awesome. There's a few little marks on the neck, and of course on the tip, it's a little bit, you can tell where someone like leaned it against a wall or something. So there's nothing missing. It's not really chipped really either. It's more like the finish is just a little bit let's focus in there. Yeah, it just looks like somebody lean this against the wall because it's hard to put these on guitar stands. You have to get a real decent stand. These are awesome. These will hold like anything. And then there's the hanging type that I don't have in here at the moment, but that's the one I always recommend for your Kellys and your King Vs. There's your Jackson neck plate. So 97. So I think that means this was built in 97, the first 2 years for the Japanese guitars. Beautiful not neck through, excuse me. Beautiful rosewood fretboard on the neck. That's what I meant to say. Nice shark fin inlays. And if we look at the frets, you can see really nothing to talk about in terms of fret wear. Yeah, guys. Cool. Stand this up somewhere. I'll stand this up here so you can get another view of it. I mean, that is just a sick looking guitar. That looks awesome. So we're going to slap this up on the old reverb. If you want to buy this bad boy and help support the studio, it's going to be up there. Much cheaper than what a new Japanese premium brand guitar costs these days. I mean, I think Fender's has like Japanese guitars for like $2,000 now. It's nuts what new guitar prices are. But yeah, that looks really cool. Aside from that, guys, what else is new to report? We're looking at opening a rock venue and having probably one of the biggest rock bars outside of London. Massive place. So I've been shopping for like furniture and cool stuff to put on the walls. Gonna make it like a Hard Rock Cafe on steroids. You know, getting cool stuff like this. This is Lana Del Rey's Yngwie Malmsteen amp that toured the world. You know, we're just doing as much as we can to really bring back the scene here in the UK, because they don't even really have like dedicated rock radio stations over here. They've got one that plays classic rock. It's crazy considering how much rock and metal was invented here and continues to be made here. It's just poorly represented. But if you want to see a really cool rock bar and venue in the UK, KK Downing from Judas Priest, he just opened up a place called the Steel Mill in Wolverhampton. Have a look at that place. They've got a killer stage with like built-in pyrotechnics and stuff. They're doing a lot of live stream events. Our friends Piston just did a concert there. So yeah. All right, guys, that's a little update for you. Oh, how could I forget? I've got a Black Label Society owned tour guitar coming up next. That's what we're going to do next. So stick around. It's a Gibson Gothic Flying V. It's awesome. Cool. I'll see you all soon. Follow us on all the socials at Essex Recording Studios, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't. You got to by now. You like hearing my voice if you've been watching this long. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.